So guys, this is a beginners friendly tutorial. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to cut and sew a short bubble shaped dress with a built up collar in front. Okay, it will sound like something interested to learn. Keep on watching and let's get started. But if this is the first time coming across my video, my name is Chrissy and thank you so much for stopping by. Please let's dive into today's tutorial. So guys, to make this dress, you will need 2.5 yard of Ankara fabric. If you're plus size, use 3 yard, and you also need half yard of a crepe fabric. Okay. So guys, you're going to fold your fabric into four. Mine is already on a fold. I fold this out of camera. The next thing you want to do is to mark half of your shoulder measurement. So I'm making this dress for my client. So I've marked half of her shoulder measurement. Then after that, you mark the length of your sleeve. For her own, I marked 9 inch. Okay. So from that upper part on this other side, I came down by 1.5 inch for shoulder slope and I marked 3 inch for neck width. So I'm going to use my ruler to connect in a slant manner like so. Place your ruler like so, then go ahead and connect from your neck width to that point where you marked 1.5. Moving forward, go down by 2 inch. This is for your back neck depth. So connect your round neckline like so, okay? So at the shoulder slope area, go down by your armhole depth, okay? So I mark 9.5 inch because it's a shift dress. Your armhole is not supposed to be tight if you're making a shift dress. Do you get? So I'm going to connect a straight line. It will also serve as my bust line as well for my client. Do you get? So from the shoulder, go down by your waistline. I mark 16 inch, and from the waistline, I'll go down by 8 inch. This will also serve as the hip line, okay? So from the shoulder line, I'll place my tape, then I'll determine the length for this gown. The length is 38 plus 1 inch for folding allowance. You get? So I've cut the excess out of camera already. So what I want to do next is to mark quarter of my client bust measurement. I'll mark quarter of it and I'll add 2 inch for seam allowance and ease. Okay, at the waistline, I'll mark quarter of my client waist measurement and I will add 2 inch, 1 inch for seam allowance, and the other 1 inch is for ease allowance. At the hip line, I'll mark quarter of my client's hip measurement. Then I'll also mark 2 inch for seam allowance and ease allowance. I'll use my ruler to connect from the waist to the hip, then I also connect from the waist to the bust area, just like this. And on that bust line, I came down by 1 inch and I'm going to connect like so to give me the armhole curve for this shift dress. Once you're through with this, the next you want to do is to take the total measurement you have at the hip area, then mark it at the hem area. I have 12 inch at the hip area, then I mark the 12 inch at the hem, and I'm going to connect from the hem to the hip, just this way. So once I'm done with this, I will just trim out the excess I have at the side. Okay, so go ahead and do the same thing. Cut everything out and also cut your neckline. So I've gone ahead to cut neckline. The next you want to do is to mark where you will be attaching your pocket. Okay, so from the waistline, I came down by 1 inch, and from the 1 inch, I marked 7 inch for the pocket length. And go ahead and notch. Okay, after marking, you notch your point. So this is where you'll be attaching the pocket. So for me, I'm not going to be attaching pocket on this particular dress. I just showed you so you know where to mark, just in case you need a pocket. Okay, next thing you want to do is to separate the back from the front. Remove your back piece and leave the front like so. So we want to get the neckline for the front. So from the shoulder, I came down by 7 inch. You can come down by 8 inch if you want. So for this one, I mark 7 inch. Okay, and from the center front, I went in by 1.5 inch. It depends on how wide you want your band to be in front. You get? So you can actually mark 2 inch or even 2.5 if you want. I said it depends on how wide you want your band to be. 2 inch is okay. All right. So I marked 1.5 here. When I cut this out, I'll have 3 inch already removed. Please take note of this. So after drawing to the hemline, you're going to place your ruler like so. So from that neck width, go ahead and connect from the neck depth to the neck width, just this way. Okay, you can see what I have here after it's done. So the next thing you want to do now is to cut it out. just like this, and after cutting you will have it looking just this way. Can you see? So the next thing you want to do now is to start sewing. So this is the back piece. I am going to remove this with hot iron later. I tried removing it, but I think it's pretty stubborn, so I'll try with hot iron definitely. So moving forward, you will place the front and back piece right side facing each other like so. Then after placing this way, the next thing you want to do is to join the shoulder with half inch. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. I've gone ahead to do that, as you can see. So after doing that, you are going to fold the hem of your sleeve. Okay, so I'm going to fold the hem of my sleeve. I'll just fold into two just like this. Then I repeat the same thing on the other side and also shape the both side of the dress. Have done that, have gone ahead to fold the sleeve and also shaped both side of my dress, as you can see, and I also went ahead to iron. You can see how beautiful this looks. So the next thing you want to do is to take the measurement you have from the hem part of your gown to the neckline and also to the other side. So my tape inch stopped at 60 inch. So from that 60 inch, I'm going to continue measuring, and I have 28 inch on this other side. Now you're going to calculate 60 plus the 28 inch and you have a total of 88 inch. So you're going to cut 88-inch length for the band. Okay, you can make it excess, like you can make it more than the 88 inch or whatever inch you get. Okay, also notch the center back of your neckline. Okay, just like I did. So from the shoulder, I'm also going to take note of the 7-inch I use for the front neck depth. Okay, if yours was 8, you mark 8-inch on both sides. So from that point, you're going to measure what you have from there to the neckline and to the other side. So after measuring, I have 24-inch here. I got 24-inch here, as you can see. So the next thing I want to do now is to keep this dress aside, then I'll work on the band. So right here I have about 2 bands, as you can see, and the width is 2-inch on a fold. Remember, we removed 1.5 inch on the fold on the center front. Then what I have here is 4-inch, 2-inch on a fold because of half an inch for stitching allowance. So now I am going to open it up like so, then place right side facing each other. Okay, so after place, you're going to stitch this side, you join it to give you a one piece. And for the length, what I have here is more than 60-inch on the both band. Okay, so the next thing I did was to join, and after joining, guys, you can see what I have here. Can you see? So go ahead and join like so. Then once you are done with that, you're going to place it right side facing each other like so. Okay, so after placing, listen very carefully, you're going to take all those measurements I calculated or you calculated. Do you get? So the next thing I will do now is to place my tape right after the stitches, and I'm going to go down by, I'll go down by 12-inch. Remember, the neckline for the front and back was 24. So since my band is on a fold, I will mark 12-inch. Okay, so I will remove 24-inch from the 88-inch I got earlier. I'll remove it, and after removing, I will have 64-inch left. So the 64-inch by 2 will give me 32. Okay, so I'll just mark the 32 here. All right, I'll mark the 32 here. Then after marking, I'll arrange this piece together like so. Then I'll go ahead and cut out the excess. And when cutting the excess, I left about 1 inch just to be on a safer side. So from that point where I marked, I am going to go up by 7-inch. This is for the slit. You know, the front has slit. So I came up by 7-inch, and from that 24-inch, which is the 12-inch I marked on the other side, I'm going to stitch from that point to this very end. Okay, so I've gone ahead to stitch from that point to this end. You're not going to stitch the slit. Okay, then after stitching, I'll just I'll turn it the right side so you see what we have here. So this is what we have here. Can you see? The next thing I want to do now is to place the joining part of the band. You place it exactly at the center back neckline. Place it like so. You can see what I'm doing here. Place it this way, then go ahead and stitch with 1/2 inch until you get to the other end. So after stitching, guys, this was what I had. Can you see? So I said to show you guys the wrong side of the dress, so you see how I attached everything. So you are going to serge the both side of this band, okay? Just serge it like you weave the both side to give you a nice finishing, okay? So the hem part of the gown, you will have to fold it like so, okay? I'll just fold like so, and I will be right back, guys. So I've gone ahead to fold the hem part of the gown. As you can see, this is the right part of the gown. I've gone ahead to fold, and after folding, guys, you can see what I have here. I've also ironed everything very, very well. You can see how beautiful this looks. So guys, if you enjoy watching this video, appreciate me by hitting on the subscribe button, so that anytime I upload new video, you'll be able to be notified. YouTube will notify you anytime I upload a new interesting tutorials. Please subscribe, hit on the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and also share to your soul friends. So guys, we've actually come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to share. Please keep sharing. Thank you.